is the all-new OPPO Find X9 Pro. And this is the new iPhone 17 Pro. And today we're gonna put them head-to-head to the ultimate camera test to see if OPPO can truly stand up against a tech giant like Apple. Buckle up because this is gonna get crazy. Apple has been known to be the leader in the smartphone industry for a while now. But with brands like OPPO coming in super hot with some crazy new tech advancements, they might be giving Apple a run for their money. So in the test of OPPO versus Apple, who will come out on top? But first we gotta unbox them, right? So here we have the iPhone 17 Pro, the Find X9 Pro, and we also have our hands on the Find X9. So we need to open these up and see what they look like. So obviously we know what the iPhone looks like, but I'm super excited to see the Find X9 Pro. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, this thing is hefty. This is a hefty boy right here. Those cameras look intense. I don't know, Apple, you better watch out. Sheesh, look at this. Clean. Oh my goodness, sweet, what the heck? I like these edges. This is a beast right here. I don't know about Apple, but I would be scared doing this camera test because look how intense those cameras look. And then here we have the Find X9. Ooh, base model, the pink color. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so pretty. Like a slight difference between the Pro model and the base model. I think the cameras on the Pro are like a little bit bigger. And then here we have another Find X9 color. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, it's clean. I feel like this one kind of looks like the 17 Pro. Like the colors are like similar. Dang, this is gonna be the battle, the biggest battle I ever had. OPPO versus iPhone 17 Pro. So this is our Find X9 lineup. You guys better make that look cool and not make me look dumb. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That better have been a really cool edit instead of me just being like, no. So this is the Find X9 and this is the Find X9 Pro. And both of these phones come loaded with a ton of really cool features. Both of these phones have 120 Hz Pro XDR, ultra low, 1 nit minimum brightness to a peak brightness of 3600 nits. That's some really bright screens we're talking about here, people. If you look at these phones, they have some of the slimmest bezels I've ever seen on a smartphone. We're talking 1.1 millimeter on all sides, or even thinner than the iPhone 17 Pro. Like they're beating Apple at their own game. Apple, man, come on, you guys gotta catch up with this. The brightness on this phone is actually so high, like it's like not showing up on camera. Like this is too washed out. I have to put it lower so it'll show better on the camera. These look so clean. Like the screens look so smooth. Like the 120 Hz refresh rate is really showing right now. I think we need to first try out the selfie camera. Dude, these colors are so vibrant. Check it out. That looks so good. That looks so good. The colors and the details are so sharp. And what's so cool about these phones too is all the settings that they have for the cameras. They even have a master setting here where you can actually like adjust all of the settings manually, like an actual camera. It's pretty intense. I don't even know if I can use the master feature. I'm not a master at photography. And of course we have a nice portrait mode. And they have the super cool Hasselblad high resolution mode. That's so intense. What the heck? Ooh, they even have the theme store on here, which I freaking love. So you can change the whole theme of the phone. I want to try the speakers on this phone. Oh my goodness, that's so loud. And both of these phones come with a really cool feature called the Snap Key. And it's super cool. You can customize what you want the button to do. It can be a do not disturb, flashlight, screenshot, or even just quick access to the camera. So just by pressing it, it'll automatically bring the camera up. And don't even get me started on the battery life on these phones. The base X9 comes with a whopping 7,025 milliampere hour silicone carbon. And the X9 Pro comes with 7,500 milliampere hour silicone battery. Their biggest battery yet in a phone. And if you're not super tech savvy and you have no idea what I just said, in simple terms, that's double the battery of the iPhone 17. That's actually insane. What is Apple doing, bro? I just don't understand how there's not more people talking about this. That's crazy. And both of these phones are running Color OS 16, which is OPPO's super smart software that has amazing AI features, and it actually seamlessly connects to your Apple devices and Windows. And obviously these phones are stunning, but by far the most impressive part of these phones is the camera. Everybody loves to compare Samsung versus Apple, Apple versus Google. But what about Apple versus OPPO? Because these are the underdogs that are coming in hot. The Find X9 base model has a 50 megapixel ultra wide with true colors camera. And to show you just how good this camera is, let's do a little slideshow of the photos that we took on the X9. The X9 is a great base model phone, but if you're like me and like to go full pro level, the Find X9 Pro is the real hard hitter. With not only a 50 megapixel ultra level camera, but also an insane 200 megapixel Hasselblad telephoto lens. And of course, a 50 megapixel ultra wide true color camera. And my favorite part about these phones is they shoot in 4K 120 FPS Dolby Vision recording. So if I'm gonna shoot any like videos, it's gonna look super clean. And I've just been yapping. We need to actually test these cameras out. So without further ado, let's hit a little mini photo shoot using our X9 Pro. I was genuinely so impressed with the camera quality of these phones, but it's time to do what we've been set out to do. iPhone 17 Pro versus the X9 Pro camera test. The first test we ran with these phones was the macro photography challenge. I tried to take some really close-up pictures of like nature and like the trees and even some water droplets. It seemed like the OPPO camera had a better job of getting the macro water droplets versus the iPhone, but both did a really good job with macro photography. And I'm so surprised that the OPPO is able to keep up this well. And of course, we just had to test out both cameras all over the city. I'm talking views of the city skyline, the river, even testing the zoom lens on both cameras. And both did a really, really good job. So we put together 2 different short films of all the footage we got so we can do a side-by-side comparison of both of these amazing cameras. And up until this point, this has been a really, really close game, right? We're getting really good photos from both sides. I think both of them have a different look to them. Apple seems a little bit brighter than the OPPO, but OPPO seems really crisp. But here's when we brought in the big guns. I'm talking. This is the OPPO Hasselblad teleconverter kit. And this is a beast right here. So this is an attachment lens that you can get for your OPPO phone. And this is gonna take our photography to the whole next level. And the OPPO cameras make it so easy to get like pro level video and photos with this kit. So maybe Apple and OPPO have been close up to this point, but when we add on our secret weapon, I don't know if I'm pretty sure that you can get a lens like this for the iPhone, but I feel like OPPO makes it so easy to get like pro level video with this. This is an attachment you can add to the OPPO Find X9 Pro. And this right here is gonna capture some incredible photos and videos. Like after I saw these photos, I genuinely did not think that this was a phone camera. So let's test out our 200 megapixel Hasselblad camera compared to the iPhone 17. Spoiler, it's gonna be a little bit embarrassing. After I saw this footage back that we shot on here, I was like, I genuinely could not believe it. Like it looks so incredible. I think the OPPO really got an advantage with this lens, but oh my goodness, it was so impressive. Like we're gonna put side by side what with the lens the camera looks like versus the iPhone 17, and it's literally surreal. And the best thing is that OPPO has the built-in software that goes so well with the lens and makes it really feel like a pro level camera. So we did it. We compared the iPhone 17 Pro to the Find X9 Pro, and I have to say this is a really close call. Both cameras looked really good. Obviously with the lens attachment, the OPPO wins time and time again. But at the end of the day, I think it really comes down to personal preference with the cameras. Both cameras have their strengths and weaknesses, and you guys can tell when we put them side by side. The OPPO zoom is 100% better than Apple's. Apple's does not zoom in that far. And overall, I just had a great time shooting with both of these phones. And I think both of the footage looks incredible. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of these cameras. But overall, I think the X9 and the X9 Pro are both great options if you're looking for a good camera and a nice sleek phone. And truly trying something different, because I feel like I've been so stuck on Apple, and so many people are, but they fail to give other phones a chance. It was so awesome to have a little fun, friendly competition with these. And it truly opened my eyes that there are some really good smartphone cameras out there outside of just Apple. Hopefully you guys liked this comparison video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.